Good morning, afternoon, and or evening. This is Derek, Professor Silly Gaming, and I am playing Fallout 4 because of the next gen update. And this time, let's do some main story stuff. We are still good with all of the various factions, but let's start moving things along to where we can sever ties with the Brotherhood. Toward that end, don't want to sneak, toward that end, there we go. Get my heads-up display stuff all back on. And Battle of Bunker Hill, when you speak with Father. Now, in my desire to maximize my
I can't express how truly humbling it is to
my
stand in your presence.
companion ratings, all the various companions, I had to decide who was going to come with me to here, and you'll see who I decided in a moment. First,
Hello, Father.
Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
well,
After everything I've been through to find you, I think you already know.
oh, I didn't
I'm
switch my
sorry,
glasses
Father.
back.
Of course. You're
I was
right.
buying
The group
and
that
selling.
calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. And they no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
Yeah,
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
all right.
Sounds pretty simple.
Hopefully, yes. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Cool.
I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker Hill. Good luck.
Great. We can pop out. We are not going to inform the Railroad or the Brotherhood because we are going to be siding with the Institute. In the overall scheme of things, that's what I want to do. And so we have Codsworth. I have modified Codsworth, as you can see. And because we are going to... we're going to be able to get potentially a lot of loot from this place. So he can carry 300 and some weight. All right, that's good.
Thompson.
Okay. Because we are not going to fight anybody in this, this is actually going to be really easy. Easiest quest in a while. Everyone's going to be friendly with us. No one's going to be firing at us. And they're all just going to just take each other out. So potentially we've got a lot of loot. So yeah, Codsworth. First of all, Codsworth is really the only companion that won't dislike me siding with the Institute. It seems like he's pretty neutral on that. Everybody else, potentially, I don't know if they would specifically get upset with this mission, but I don't want to take the risk. I don't want to alienate any of the companions. So Codsworth, plus I just have him built so he can carry a lot. The legs I gave him are the stupidest looking legs for sure, but with the hydraulic armor and everything, he can carry, I think, probably more than just about anybody else. Maybe Strong could carry as much. I don't know. I haven't looked at the stats. That said, I don't think it wouldn't feel right to have Strong if there's me Brotherhood. We were in the daylight. Let's get some cover and take this guy out. Did he go down? Alright, let's do it that way. Would have rather taken him out with melee, but...
Well, hello there.
Agreed. We're gonna get more valuable stuff, I'm sure, from the folks inside, so... Put that away. Alright, hey buddy.
X4.
I've been waiting for you.
Cool.
Sorry to have held you up.
Try and keep up from here out.
What? I
Our
came
targets are
straight
inside.
fucking here.
4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible.
Yeah.
We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear?
Totally.
Yeah, we've got this.
Remember, the synths
I
are
need
the
to switch my
primary
glasses.
objective. Harm must be avoided at all costs.
The Institute would put innocents in danger just to reclaim their sits?
Here are the recall
Codsworth,
codes.
sorry.
Follow me. SRB intelligence reports in
Okay, hold on.
the mission's parameters just changed.
I mean, he commented on it, but he didn't. We didn't lose any. Okay. Just gonna cut around the east side, partially just to give them time to shoot each other. I think there's a doorway on the east side, if I remember right. Yep, there it is. Great. Hey, Kessler. Yeah, no kidding. And the great thing is, after all this is done, we'll be able to have this as a potential building site. Try to walk behind people that are shooting, so I'm not running in their way. Okay, stop. So yeah, I'm just inclined to take my time. So that there are more bodies to loot. Not getting any experience for any of this, of course, but that's okay. Run, Brahmin, run! Run, Brahmin, run! That's probably fine for now. There'll be more in here. We're not going to teleport straight out. We're going to backtrack and pick up all the valuables. Every other time I've ever done this, I've always been shooting and being part of the firefight and getting really injured, and it's been really tough, so... Oh, hey, now. We're going back here. Good job, Patty. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, well that was hostile. I don't want to take anything out and run the risk of yeah, just that one. Weird. Do I have to go through it? Yeah, I might have to go through that one. Because I don't see any way to get up over here. Oh, maybe.
Bunker Hill.
No, this is a totally dead end. We have to go through that. Fine, hello. Oh, you set her on fire. Alright, well. Okay, we're gonna do this surgically. Okay, you're still friendly. Cool. Yeah.
Nuts.
Okay, let's just... Can I get an angle on it?
Let's do this.
Yeah.
This time.
Okay, hi guys. How, come on, and back in. Back in. Back in you go. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down,
Here
we're
they
fine.
are.
God, it's a courser.
Oh no.
Issue the reset codes and we'll relay back to the Institute. Time is critical.
Everybody, calm
False alarm.
down.
No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915, initiate reset. Authorization code Beta 77 Tempest. I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
Money?
What's this about money?
Yes, money. Here. 60 caps. That's all I've got. We're good, right?
No.
F633, initiate reset. Authorization code Delta 62 Arcus.
Hi.
All right, Synth.
Please.
Z322, initiate reset. Authorization code Gamma 49 Typhoon. You there, Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
Okay, I'm curious.
Why are you so afraid?
I don't want to go back. Please, don't make me go back.
B257, initiate reset. Authorization code Theta 93 Stratus.
That's all of them. Objective complete. Return to the town. Make sure all hostiles have been eliminated. I will relay the synths back to the Institute. Report to Father upon your return, and good work.
Right. So, I'm going to have Codsworth loot all of these bodies. And then we will pick it back up at the Institute. All right, we don't need to lie or nothing. We did everything right as far as what he's going to be concerned. Since acquired.
Sean.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute.
No?
Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now...
Bummer.
This just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead.
No.
There's no future here. The
No.
only hope for humanity lies below.
No.
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps. But at a cost too great to be worth it.
No.
Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
I mean...
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, Well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
Yeah.
So it was you. You let me out.
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Indeed you do.
Well, here I am. Was it worth it?
I believe so. There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill.
Success.
The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
No, I mean there were some there were a couple of turrets.
There's always a risk. It was worth it.
I'm glad you see it that way. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course. But they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say. You have done well. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation.
Oh gosh, is it going to weigh anything?
Appreciation, really. It's time for
Okay,
you to
go.
become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go
right.
back in.
All right, well, we're going to go in too, because we're going to go ahead and... I mean, if they're having a meeting, we're not going to make them wait. That would just be silly. That would just be silly. So, in we go. I do want to swing by the railroad and maybe the Brotherhood. The Brotherhood, if only just to turn in the blood samples I have and the technical documents. There we go.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace.
Upstairs. Oh, we're just following him. All right. He's walking slow. I mean, I suppose he is an old man, so... That's fair. There's everybody.
Let's get this Directorate meeting over with before we...
Yeah.
It's... well, it's important.
Hold the
Good,
camera
we're
a
all
little bit.
here.
Nope.
I think it's time we begin.
Sir,
Nope.
excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will
I'm here
address
because
that.
he asked me to be here,
But
jackass.
there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Who, me?
I don't think so.
It's all right. I wouldn't expect you to have. The project has been classified from the beginning. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
Cool.
In this world, I'm sure compromise is necessary.
Quite right. For far too long, we've been dependent on others. On our surroundings. That time is over. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Cool.
Sounds like an important step.
That's an understatement. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3. And to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Can't be serious.
Everyone, please.
Everybody calm down.
I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
Oh, geez.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work.
And
it will be all right.
Setting them on the right path.
We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
Suck it, Justin.
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard.
Indeed.
This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
Yeah,
Humanity's
suck it.
future is taking root right here.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
Well, good job. Good job on that. You're dismissed. Get out.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to
Well,
take in
that's
at
awkward.
once.
I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
There we go. No, it's fine.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the decision. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us.
Yes.
But for you especially.
I mean...
I know that you'll do the right thing.
Alright, so that's Mankind Redefined. small amount of experience there. And mass fusion. Okay, well, that is some crossroad stuff right there. When we do that, we will no longer be welcome. The Brotherhood will be enemies. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to teleport out. I don't have any grenades to get back to the Pridwin. So we'll need to hoof it that way, which is fine. That said, we need some food and we need some water. So I'm going to swing by Hangman's Alley. I can get my water taken care of there. Swing through Diamond City. We can purchase some noodle cups. And that will keep us going as far as food and reduce the need for water as we trek over towards the railroad and then the Brotherhood. Make sure I got the samples, the blood samples, etc. Oh, did Codsworth wants to speak? Sure.
Sure. What's on your mind?
Oh, just a little something I'd like to get off the old proverbial chest. I just want to say what an honor it is for me to accompany you.
Hey, buddy.
You've no idea the horror these past 2 centuries have wrought. The initial destruction, not knowing if you and your family were all right. It was a relief just to find the entrance intact.
Yeah, well, you know.
I'm sorry, Codsworth. It was so sudden. Not even time for goodbyes.
Not a single worry, sir, as I shared your priorities completely. Family safety first, above all else. And yes, while it was hard at first, I was able to eventually move on. At first it was the work, busying myself day and night, and believe me, there was plenty of it. But eventually the work became light chores. What truly saved me was my memories, sir.
Ah.
Memories of you and the missus, young Sean, of your love and kindness. I soldiered on, fueled by hope that one day, if not you and the wife, that Sean, or perhaps Sean's children, would one day emerge.
Well.
Sorry it took so long. I only wish we could have all gotten out. As a family.
As do I, sir. As do I. It is unfortunate. I just wanted you to know how much I consider you family. I may be a mere robot to some, but I do hope you've come to see me as more.
Of course.
Of
yes.
course, Codsworth. Don't worry. I feel the same.
Mr. Thompson, you don't know how wonderful it is for me to hear that. I feel completely recharged. Well, enough blither-blather from me. Let's get back to it, shall we?
Indeed. Right. Well, Maxim, whatever, wasn't on the Pridwin that I could see, so I wanted to speak with him one more time before things go awry there, but he wasn't there. So I don't know if we're actually going to be able to complete Paladin Dance's loyalty thing or not without that. Not a big deal. I've got Hancock with me, and we're going to set up this Mila before I go in and check in with... Well, I'm not checking in with the railroad so much as I'm going down here to do the railroad's thing. That said, this is an interesting location. There's a Deathclaw. A Matriarch Deathclaw. And I can't get up on here. Oh yeah, I can. Well, I was. I'd rather not fight the Deathclaw in a fair manner. We need to have the Deathclaw show up. So let's... There we go. Alright, she sees me. Not sure if I'm far enough away. Gotta be careful. Don't fall off. Can I aim for the head? Why is she down? Ooh, no, don't aim at that. That's where I'm going eventually. There we go. These 2 crits. Alright. That worked. Unfortunately, I'm hungry, but I can't cook that up right away. Now, if I can, I mean, I'd rather sneak up on it. Got to get on there first. That doesn't look stable, but it is. There we go. Don't have line of sight on him though. I did put away my Chinese officer sword thing. But frankly, this seems to do enough damage. There we go. As long as we do it from a sneaking place, it's not too bad. And in my mind, we're placing all these for the railroad, but I also know where they all are, so when I'm fully with the Institute, we can hack all of them and have access. Right, so now we just need to head south. Right, well, we have arrived at University Point. The good news is that the synths that are all over this place are not hostile to me at all. That's good. That said, we've got the rail signs here suggesting that this is a very dangerous place to be. Just not for us. In fact, we don't even have to sneak. I don't set off mines, but yeah, the synth troopers are all completely cool with us being here. Ooh. We're going to grab some razor grain. Hey, buddy.
Hey. Shoot.
I'm not over encumbered. I'll carry the razor grain. It's fine. I can make a donut mix out of that, which means more strawberry donuts. And this character loves his strawberry donuts. Oh, Hancock's being weird again. Alright, what are we doing down here? Clear hostiles. Oh, well, I don't know if we want to do that. Now that I realize what it's asking me to do. Ew.
I wouldn't drink any of this.
take out those eggs before I even step foot in here. Well, I'm sure this is not what they meant, but... Oh.
Tell me that smell's not you.
Probably don't need this many, but... I was going to do the weird thing. Hey, but a level up. I will take it. There's the dead body. Yeah, unfortunately I lost Codsworth as a traveling companion when I went to see the Brotherhood. He fell.
Time to collect.
Oh, god damn it. I'm not going to try to shoot these by hand. Go ahead and grab some more crits, though. Probably should do that instead of breaking the eggs. Hello. Yeah, Hancock's not necessarily a fan of the Institute, but,
Operating at full capacity.
We're not directly interacting, so...
Doubt this place has ever seen the delicate touch of a Mr. Handy.
Right. We'll grab anything that looks remotely valuable. Need to sell a lot of this Radex that I am picking up. We've got plenty of Radex and Radaway. No, we got... Nope. Thought we had a sleeping bag right there. Well, let's talk strategy then. In that case... we might as well discover Jamaica Point and while we're down here, we have an invoice to investigate. That's not far from where we are at all. I'm not sure how Hancock's going to feel about all that. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
What do you need?
Grab anything useful.
I can do that.
And then, same thing.
Check it out.
I'm going to grab the note, though.
See if there's anything there.
You got it.
Jack's note. Can't say I'm familiar with that. Jacques. Oh God, the Institute is here. I can hear them fighting outside. Dad, I figured it out where the data is, but I think I'm too late. I'm sorry. Is it in this computer? The data? Yeah, whatever. Cool. All right. Let's go check out that voice. I still kind of want to go up and check in with the railroad. But,
Seen blast craters in better shape than this place.
here we can get down this way. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I'm right in the middle of it now. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. The voice came from a refrigerator. Now, on the one hand, Hancock is a ghoul. He's also kind of a mercenary. But it is a kid.
Get me out of here!
Is someone in there?
Let me out!
I'll open the door for you.
Yes! I can't wait to get out. I think it's stuck. You might have to shoot it off.
All right.
My legs are so stiff. It's really bright out. I haven't seen the sun in so long.
Kid in the fridge. Hey, Billy. How you doing? How you doing?
Hey, Billy.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, what's the story with you and that fridge?
It happened so long ago, back before everything got wrecked. When I heard the sirens, I tried to find someplace safe.
And yet he's not
when
gone
everything
feral.
started to shake and fall apart, I just crawled inside. When it got quiet again, I tried to get out, but there isn't a handle on the inside.
Nah,
I
it
just
usually
want to
isn't.
go home. Can you help me? Please?
Okay, I'm not charismatic, but...
I hate to tell you this, but your parents are probably dead.
There's some chance they could have ended up ghouls like you and me. Maybe made it to one of the vaults, but that ain't the likely outcome.
I don't believe you. They are alive and looking for me. Can you please take me to them? Or at least to my old house?
Sure.
I suppose it won't hurt to see your old home. Whatever's left of it.
I hope it's still there. I had some great baseball cards.
I mean, Hancock seemed supportive. All right, so we're going this way, further south. Gotta keep an eye out. This is not the safest area because I haven't cleared this area. And we're going to have quite a fight on our hands. All right. Get close enough that I can hit it. There we go.
Don't let the fish...
Shit. Shit. Oh shit! Hancock, are you throwing grenades? Not cool, man.
Let me know what I can
Not throw grenades, that's what you can do. Here, take some of this meat.
Yo, psst,
This is what I've got on me.
I'm getting low on 45 rounds. I'm going to eat a strawberry donut. Sizzling strawberry. Alright, I'm done with the viable blood samples. We're not going back to the Brotherhood, I don't think. We're pretty much out of food, so any amount of meat I can recover is most welcome. Alright. That's that. Did I get all the meat? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Alright. Is there a better way to get over there? Not really. Just quickly. Ooh. Not sure I want to take them on. At least not from a sneaky advantage point. That said, there are a lot of gunners down here too, so if I can get them fighting each other, or allow them to fight each other, that might be better. Got his friend's attention. Sorry. Oh, shit. Crit. Oh, shit. Shit. God damn it. Well, that sucks. Blitz was failing me. How far back is that going to take us? All the way back to before we took on the Deathclaw and set up the Mila. So I'm going to do that again, and then we're going to turn it in. We'll do the kid in the fridge at a later time. Might as well go up here and do all this again. Easy enough. And we'll turn it, go to check in at the railroad. Maybe get one more Mila. Out of it. That's frustrating when Blitz doesn't work. I suppose I could have popped some... what's it called? Buff jet. That would have worked. Legendary Alpha Deathclaw. Was it legendary last time? I don't think it was. I will use all 3 of my crits. Oh, and then it just mutated. Where are you going? Trying to get away from us. Exterminator's boosted fire. I mean, 414 for 7 pounds. We're taking it.
Hey.
Sure, check the stash.
Sure what's shooting. Seemed like someone was shooting a rocket launcher up here. That makes me nervous. Three 2x4s. Do it that way. All right, with that, I'm going to head to the railroad headquarters. I don't like going across that. And that is where we will call it for this time. All right, mainly want to talk to you, buddy.
You gotta be careful, man. The Institute is everywhere.
When running sense the wealth, wastelanders can be a bigger problem than even the Institute.
Hey.
Another Mila placed and even more data.
Yep.
You got the time? I got another site we could place another one of my babies. Or we could just do some shopping.
Broken monorail.
I gotta go.
Right you are.
Sorry, Tinker Tom's got me doing something.
All right, let's talk to Desdemona and see what we got here.
Thank God.
Woo!
Whoa.
See, Jazz, I told you the molecular stabilization matrix held.
Funny, you didn't sound certain yesterday. It is.
Oh yeah, this is the first time we've spoken since I went in.
Did it work? Did you make it inside the Institute?
I did.
I met with the leader of the Institute.
And it turns out he's my son.
What? Wasn't he just a little boy?
Cryogenic chamber.
After they took him from me, they froze me in cryo.
Instead of being on ice for a few years, it's a few decades instead.
Yeah, we got it.
The Institute's really done a number on you. Besides meeting your boy, did you meet Patriot too? Did Tom's holotape work?
I technically did, yeah.
I met Patriot. His name is Liam Benet.
I knew you'd get the job done. We need every scrap of intel you picked up in there. Write up a full report on Pam's terminal. After you're done, we'll analyze it and figure out the next step. Get to it.
Make sure you're never followed here. It's all our asses.
I mean, we'll play along. Where's Pam again? Pam's this way. No, Pam's not that way.
Tinker Tom's cooking up something. I hope it
Pam's
goes
this
better
way.
than last time.
Got a lot of citizens complaining right
Ratings. Data model indicate.
Can I be Phoebe? Yeah, okay. That's all good.
Say 93%.
H222 made it out of the Commonwealth. It's a tradition to down a glass for your first successful run.
Too much traffic.
Well
Church
done.
will burn this high.
Okay. I'll drink a Guinness. It's not a Guinness. What's it called? Gwyneth. Yum. Alright, you can talk to Pam?
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 2077 Commonwealth Census records. Filtering by surviving structures. One match found. Bergman. Wilfred.
Good job.
Bergman. Wilfred. Registered as co-owner of Cambridge Polymer Labs. Estimated 81% chance of login credentials being located at this facility.
Cool.
Thanks, Pam.
Compliment detected. Analysis? Irrelevant.
After you get the password report back here. With any luck, we'll have a game plan by then.
One more hour until my shift ends.
You don't have shifts, drummer boy.
Opposition control.
You don't have shifts, drummer boy. Right. So, let's take a look at our list.
Good work on Augusta.
I mean, shit, Underground Undercover is actually... We've cleared Polymer Labs. And that would not take us long to get there at all. It's right over by the Institute. So let's just pop over there and do it real quick. I don't know if I'm going to complete this quest. After all, I'm not siding with the railroad long term, but if I can get some more experience before betraying them, well, that's free experience basically. Now I did clear this place. Let's see how cleared it remains. That was the ghoul, huh? How is it behind there? Yeah. Every bobby pin is sacred.
Sweet.
Oh, I don't need 10 millimeter. Alright, is there another staircase? Sounds like there's other things in here. Yeah, that doesn't help. Yoink. Well, this isn't making sense. Unless it's just on the computer and the thing's incorrect. Doesn't look like it. Oh, it is back through there. I don't know if I can get in there anymore, can I? Ah. Yeah, I can. Alright, just in case. Okay, we're cool with that. Yeah, we're fine. No experience for that, though. I mean, but easy peasy. Getting it. That said, getting back over to Desmona, he's running across the entire place. And I'm not so sure I want to do that right now. Especially when we've got food to cook up, and we're hungry, and we're right near Hangman's Alley. So I think we pop over to Hangman's Alley, drink ourselves some water, cook up some more food, eat that, and make a plan for next time. All right, we made it back, and we're going to start traveling with Codsworth again because he can carry so much. Plus, we seem to be on the way to completing him, and I'm sure we can travel around with Hancock later. In the meantime, I think next time I'm going to go ahead and tackle mass fusion. That's going to be a big combat episode because we're going to be fighting Brotherhood. That might be actually really tough. We may actually want to switch to strong because Codsworth does not have really good offensive weaponry yet. So yeah, I think we'll switch to strong. Have strong carry our extra stuff and do mass fusion with him. And then once we've completed mass fusion and we become the enemies of the Brotherhood, I think that would be the perfect time to lay low, and by lay low, I mean get out of Boston and maybe tackle Nuka World. So next time, mass fusion, and then after that, we'll start Nuka World, and that's probably going to be multiple episodes as well. That beginning fight with Nuka World, getting through the gauntlet shouldn't be a problem, but the final fight at the gauntlet, fighting the head of the raiders there, ooh, I don't know how that might be tough. We might have some very embarrassing deaths. Way more number of embarrassing deaths than we had this time, which was just the one. In the meantime, you have a great rest of your whatever, and I will see you then. Ta-ta.